Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Let's Be Real. I'm your host, Joe Mambu.
It's your boy, Big Shirt.
Yes. And we got a special guest today named Rich Rodriguez. What's going
Boy,
on?
Rich.
Hey, what's going on, fam?
Chilling.
How's it going? I'm going to put these cans on right quick.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, you didn't.
Listen, we didn't even know we was on.
It's all right, man. It's getting late. We're all tired. This is the latest we ever filmed.
This is prime time, son.
Filmed the episode.
It's prime time. Don't you understand what that means?
I do.
Showtime, baby.
So,
Pat Mahomes.
man, I didn't even have my tags or nothing ready. Hold on.
See,
But go ahead.
okay. So, obviously, first of all, we're not going to talk the Super Bowl here.
Well, we'll talk about it.
No, we
Talk a
don't.
little
We're
bit.
not.
It was
We're
garbage.
not
What is
talking
there?
about
That's
no
all you have
GOAT.
to say. That's there was nothing else that's worth being said. That it was a whack ass
Garbage.
Even Patriots fans were like, "This shit sucks." Move this way.
Yeah.
Oh, closer to the table. Oh, okay.
This is
I'm
live
sorry.
and direct, people. You're getting this live and direct.
I'm used to audio only, so I'm a little fucked up.
Hey, buddy, take it easy, buddy. You're okay here.
No,
we don't judge here.
Heard and not seen, man.
We don't judge here. You're all right, brother.
Yeah, but not. What else is there to be said about that Super Bowl?
Garbage.
I'm gonna tell you what though. I'm gonna tell you how the Super Bowl single-handedly got me to watch football next season.
Why?
That Super Bowl, that commercial.
Which commercial?
That 100
Oh, the 100
year,
commercial.
Yo,
That was pretty.
that was a pretty good commercial.
I missed that
Did
one.
you miss it?
I missed it.
They're basically playing Kill the
You must
Carrier.
have been like making black cake or something while that.
hey, man.
That was a good. When you get the chance, watch that commercial. It made me. That commercial single-handedly made me like, yo, I'm gonna start watching football again
For
next
real?
season.
And
Yeah.
you saw every generation of
Yeah.
the sport.
It was dope,
all
man.
in the same room.
I gotta
playing
check it out,
together and
man.
stuff. Yeah,
And thank you for the plug, my good sir. Thank you for the plug.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it, man. If you don't know, man, Sherman, he could hook you up with the black cake. So just
I'm
head
a
up,
pusher man. I'm a pusher man.
just just hit us up under the comment section.
I'm a pusher man, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He does a little everything, especially holidays. You want your black cake.
That's
God
right, brother.
damn.
As much rum as you need. As
much-
much rum as you need.
Listen,
I might need to broker a deal after this shit.
We got you, brother. Don't worry. We got you.
but that was the best thing about the Super Bowl. As we all know, the Super Bowl was really lackluster.
Garbage.
For those who don't know, 13-3. It was so bad that Tony Romo was actually pretty nervous.
You mean Tony Romo was pretty nervous? Tony did everything again. Perfect.
Romo's good, but listen.
Yeah, some people don't like him because he's too good at predicting what the next play is.
Yeah,
gonna be.
like he's
he's
like-
like, watch, run to the right, up, look.
Yeah,
at that.
yeah. Well,
But
I
that's
mean,
what you want, though, bro.
he's a signal caller for years,
Yeah,
so he knows.
some people really don't like that. They kind of want to be surprised, even though like they've been watching the same team and their same playbook for like I don't know how long.
Exactly.
But they're like, I want to feel the excitement. I was like,
No, listen. The rave reviews about Romo is real. They're raving about him.
Yeah,
Like he's giving you insight into the game you wouldn't hear from anybody, even from Phil Simms.
yeah.
Even though Phil Simms been out of quarterbacking for years and years
Yeah,
and
that's
years.
true.
Romo's been just got out of.
Is
like,
it because they're more predictable now in the NFL?
No, because he knows what the hell he's talking
Okay.
about.
yeah, he knows the new systems, and soon in a couple of maybe 2 decades or something like that,
Yeah.
Romo is gonna be a little bit too
Out of date.
20
Yeah, I
years,
could see
you
that.
gotta wait till it fans out.
Romo's that good.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, maybe
I can't eat this because I'm gonna start chewing.
because it takes a while for the game to change. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't change, and even then, it takes a while for all of the old elements of the game to fade away until
Yeah.
it's almost like a brand new game.
Yeah.
So here
Like-
you have it, folks. 20 years of Romo. Be prepared.
I don't know if he's gonna do it. How old is Romo? Romo's like
He's
36,
nearly 40.
maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
He's nearing 40.
Yeah.
Just put it like that. So he
Alright.
got 20 years.
Yeah,
Some of
he
these
could do
cats
it.
could be old as fuck
Yeah.
commentating.
Yeah, he's running to the right.
And still cashing them checks,
All right.
man.
Not about the Super Bowl.
I want him to get so old that he doesn't have time to explain what's happening before it actually happens. He's like, all right, what's going to happen is the cornerback is, oh, he got it.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
that's it.
crazy. So, yeah, that was it for the Super Bowl. It was pretty lackluster. How was that Maroon 5 performance?
That was pretty whack as fuck, too.
really.
Oh, yeah,
Garbage.
Yeah.
And you missed the best part. You missed the commercial.
I missed the
I'm
commercial.
surprised.
I didn't want to watch the commercial.
You can watch a compilation on YouTube.
Yeah, I
with
know.
all
Yeah,
the good
yeah,
commercials.
yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
All right, cool. So,
I was actually watching Sunday night primetime heat over there.
what is that?
What NXT.
Wrestling. Okay.
Yeah. These brothers, they are the future of the business. Those guys, the future of the business. Those 6 guys: Velveteen Dream, Ricochet, Johnny Gargano, Aleister Black. I'm missing somebody.
I don't know. Aleister White.
Come on, Joe.
You know what I think is really the next big thing?
Oh, Tommaso Ciampa. Thank you.
Next big thing in pro wrestling is UFC fighters who retire but then are still good on the mic.
Oh, you mean?
Okay.
Like somebody like Daniel Cormier, if he won't because he wants to stop beating up his fucking body. But Daniel Cormier, if he wanted
we don't
to,
need
he
that.
could. He's good enough on the mic.
We don't need
He
that.
could do it. He can head.
Fake. I wouldn't believe. You have to make when you're doing stuff like that, you got to make sure the people believe it. I'm not gonna believe him.
You know why I believe him? Because he's whooped everybody's ass except John Jones. He's the best fighter pound for pound that isn't named John Jones.
Let me tell you something right now. I don't care steroids or not. John Jones would have still beat him. Period.
I agree. However, we don't know for sure. That's why we have the fights, and also you got to put an asterisk next to that whole second half of the career. You can't just. How many picograms are you allowed to have? Oh shit! How many picograms are you allowed to have in your bloodstream?
Bro, I don't even know what the hell that is.
Picograms is they say like the small unit of measurement that is the amount of steroids that they found in his body because he's still testing positive. But it's such a small amount to them.
How
much
was he taking?
It barely takes. They say it just has a long half life. But
okay,
it's something that either way you have to shade him for, because whether it's a small amount now or not, he still did he did steroids eventually, whether it was knowingly or not, because he says it was in some coke that he took. I was tainted.
Oh boy!
I mean, dude likes to party, but
apparently,
then you have to fine him for not being responsible. You have to have that asterisk next to his career.
Yeah.
If he doesn't do that, is he the greatest of all time? Absolutely.
He was. Listen, it's like Barry Bonds. He was a Hall of Fame even before this. He was.
Yeah.
And when he beat Cormier the first time, I'm like, God damn, like. Who's gonna stop it? Then the steroid thing comes out. There's like, oh man, you're down. Then he gets back. He beats up again, almost in the same fashion. And then you see it again, and to see Comey's little dastardly smile, like he did something. You got your ass beat.
Hey, no, I mean he did, but
twice.
He did, but I mean, hey, like I said, steroids, man. And the first time it was clear that John won, but it's not like he like destroyed him and blew him out. I mean, in fact, DC was able to take him down a couple times. He wasn't able to keep him down, but he was able to. And the second fight was even closer. Or was
wait a minute,
Daniel was doing pretty damn well.
The first fight, Jones was dominating. In the first
he
fight,
won every round, but he didn't like blow him out like he does some people.
It was a standstill in the first round. They was feeling each other out, and then John Bones went to the body like he was supposed to do all the time and just wear him down to the point where like
he had some better boxing moments too. That reach advantage that he has is like, incredible, and he knows how to use his footwork to stay away. But and that lets him use that long range that he has. That's why you see some tall guys like Stipe. He was able to beat Stipe because Stipe was like, I'm not going to use my footwork to get away. I'm content to get into the clinch with you. Why would you get into the clinch with a Olympic caliber wrestler? I don't fucking know. We all make bad choices. Most of mine involve women. His involved Daniel Cormier.
Oh, yo,
yeah,
it's real. I'm not gonna lie.
So
be critical of myself.
That's the name of this show. That's the name of the show, bro.
Yeah.
Let's be real sports, bro. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. So, Rich, you're a martial artist, right?
Yeah. I'm an amateur boxer.
Okay.
I've been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for about 10 years.
Yeah. Nice.
Muay Thai, wrestling, a tiny bit of judo.
Black belts? Any of any?
No.
Okay.
No. Well, I mean, wrestling and boxing especially.
I didn't mean to put
boxing
like
is my number one thing.
Okay, cool.
Then behind Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I don't have a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
But I've been doing it for a while, and now I mainly coach. I coach kids mostly.
Nice.
So, what made you get into it? What was one thing that caught?
It's the only fucking thing I was good at, man.
Yeah,
I couldn't ball to save my life.
Yeah.
Like I wished I could, but Nah, I just couldn't hang with most of these kids. So I started boxing just a tiny bit. I was pretty good at it, and then when the UFC started really getting big, I just was enamored with it, and I was like, maybe I could do a little bit more than boxing because it's like a bunch to a fight more than boxing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So,
go ahead.
What fight to you brought you to that point? Was there a fight in particular or a fighter in particular that brought you to the point where
who would you say is like your favorite fighter?
My favorite fighter. So in boxing, I've always been a fan of defensive fighters or just like unorthodox fighters. I liked guys like Pernell Whitaker, Winky Wright. God damn, there's so many guys. Emmanuel Augustus, just who moves like a fucking like robot in the ring, but but then dancing around, he'll like moonwalk and shit. Yeah, in the middle. God damn. Of course, I don't like his personality, but I can totally appreciate a Floyd Mayweather, of course. Yeah. But in MMA, man, I think I'd always like been aware of it, like seen a couple fights, but I really got into it during like the third season of The Ultimate Fighter.
Who was on that season? Who was fighting that time?
Actually, the two winners were Kendall Grove, won the middleweight contract, and a young Michael Bisping won the heavyweight contract.
The Count, young Count.
Yeah, and then look what that led to. It's crazy how one of them it led to like a championship fight, a championship winning bid, and then the other one it led to
a story career.
No,
well, I'm not saying story career per se, but
Kendall Grove.
Oh, I was talking about Bisping.
Oh no, the first guy was Bisping.
Okay.
So it's crazy. Like one guy, they both won on the same UFC card or the same UFC like Ultimate Fighter season. And one becomes a champion, and now is like a future Hall of Famer for sure.
But it took him a while to get that.
Of course it did. He had to grind. But the other guy is still grinding too. Kendall Grove, he's grinding, but nobody knows who the fuck he is. He's fighting in Bellator now.
Hey, Bellator's a good promotion too.
It is. They have some good fights, but I mean, it is the B League.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not. Yeah.
It's the minors.
And it might not even be the B League for long. It might be relegated to C if ONE FC can really get its money up, because they've been producing some very, very talented fighters and some very entertaining fights.
Nice. Now, the reason why we brought up the fight game and we have this man here today is because of the fight we saw last night between
Israel Adesanya.
Thank you. And Silva.
Yeah.
The legend and the pupil, basically how I called it.
The last style bender.
And the last style bender.
That's a great ass nickname.
Of course. Yeah. And he acts the way his name is. Like his imagination is amazing. But in this fight last night, it was more of a chess match. I saw a chess match happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was. I think that was mostly because of Adesanya had never faced someone that was so close to his own style. Right. In the UFC. Mm-hmm. And the same thing goes for Anderson. That's the closest to his style. That's why we were talking about the fight before. I said it was purely a Muay Thai fight. That's why you saw a lot of the same things that you would see in a Muay Thai fight in this match, but just with 4-ounce gloves instead of like 8s or 10-ounce Thai gloves.
Right. Yeah.
Even like the way they were evading, like especially Anderson doing that like slip back to avoid the high round kick. Yeah. And I think in that sort of fight, Adesanya obviously is going to be the faster.
He's a faster guy.
Yeah. That was really the thing. He was faster, and also he just mixed up his strikes a little bit better.
But for Silva, for me, he was standing toe to toe. It wasn't like he was dominating the fight or he was in any trouble.
Well, he was eating his punches.
Well, I understand.
That's the Anderson Silva thing, though. Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna show you that you can't hurt me. Yeah. And he probably can't hurt him. I mean,
I don't think he really,
not with his hands.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say some of those punches look like they didn't even face Silva.
And that's the thing. With Adesanya, the feet are the thing.
Yeah.
That's the money maker. That's what makes everything
he has go. Some laser like punches too, but Anderson got a chin.
But and like you said, he's bigger. He's a much more solid guy.
Yes.
He's fought at 205 for crying out loud. So it's not like his punches are really going to hurt him at all.
Yeah,
You feel
and
me?
You take enough of those.
of course
course.
with volume, yeah.
Of course.
But
But he felt like he was never in danger to begin with.
Yeah.
No. I mean, neither of them were.
Right.
It seemed like it could always end at any point in time, and at the same time, you're like, but can any of them pop enough? Well, Anderson could.
Yeah.
But could Israel really have enough power behind his enough weight behind his punches to really crack
Silva.
Anderson?
And my thing was, after the fight, Israel didn't look how he usually look. Usually Israel's hype, energetic. Of course, he gave respect to Silva, of course.
Yeah, you have to.
But his performance to me, was a signal of not like people have figured him out, but more like, damn, I couldn't get rid of this guy.
Well, you could.
Like I really wanted to. Because if you've seen Israel Adesanya fight, it's spectacular. The knockouts, the submissions. He's box office, as a Stephen A. Smith would say.
Yeah.
He's box office. But this fight, he felt like it was a mirror in front of him.
I think that's really what it is more of a testament to. Not that Israel Adesanya couldn't do it, but that's how good Anderson Silva is. Remember, Israel has never faced anyone that can stand toe-to-toe to him in a Muay Thai match. Everyone else, they try to take him down. They try to, like kickbox with him, but not that same Muay Thai style.
Yeah.
They don't have the dynamic strikes and the pinpoint accuracy that an Anderson Silva does. So even though he was slower, he's just as crafty as he was.
Oh,
before,
of course.
if not smarter.
Yeah.
So he's going to set traps a little bit more. He's going to know when to throw strikes a little bit. There's more fluidity to his movements even.
Yeah.
Maybe not as he keeps on getting older. But I really think the big misstep for Anderson was not bullying Israel.
Yeah.
He's,
He
as we
could've.
said, the bigger fighter.
He could've.
When he was advancing, he was able to
could've.
catch Israel a couple of times, sometimes very cleanly. And
Yeah, I
he
saw
seemed
that.
too content to try to do what he's been able to do for most fighters, which is if you stand directly in front of Anderson Silva, he's going to pick you the fuck
He'll
apart.
kill you.
Yeah.
Basically, he'll kill you.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Israel is just like what he's facing.
Mm-hmm.
He's too good at what Anderson also does for him to be able to do that.
Okay.
So in that way, they neutralize each other's styles.
Yeah.
And he's been watching him from years anyway. He learned the style from the man, basically.
Yeah, and then added his own flair on.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, Adesanya won the fight.
Yes.
So my thing was what I wrote on the blog earlier today was a interim championship fight with Yoel Romero.
Yeah.
That would be my choice to get. I mean, I know what you're about to say to me, but
Yeah, we did. We got a lot of talking while we were waiting for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But like, I feel like it's warranted to have an interim championship match between Romero and Adesanya, and the winner faces who's the? I don't even know the guy who
Robert Whitaker.
No, Whitaker. I know Whitaker. The other guy,
Gaslam?
Gastelum.
Gaslam.
Gastelum. Obviously, he's not the champion. I didn't say he was a champion. I said.
You saw him with that belt. You thought he was a champion.
Hey, whatever.
He took the belt, the belt that was left.
But I did say no one recognized him as the champion anyway. So
yeah, a lot of people were telling him to take off the goddamn belt.
yeah, Adesanya said take off the goddamn belt. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
You don't own the belt. You ain't do nothing.
gotta respect the belt.
Come on. But what do you feel about the prospects of that fight, or no, or even a title fight with said person?
He's definitely earned his way into the top 5, but I don't think that he is worthy of a title shot just yet. He has to prove that he could fight one of the durable grapplers in the middleweight division before he's offered a title fight.
Okay.
It could be Chris Weidman. It could be
Luke Rockhold.
It could be Luke. It could be Yoel Romero. It could even be Kelvin Gastelum. Should
He has to fight somebody.
Whitaker be out for too long?
No, he's done. It's a herniated disc.
Yeah, well,
And they said
not a
they've-
herniated disc. It was just a regular
Oh,
herniated something else.
But they said they've never seen nothing in him so young.
hey, man, you shouldn't be lifting so much. So,
What we want him to do? We want to be
trying to get all that weight.
You gotta be in shape, bro.
Yeah. But I mean, obviously he did more than what he should have.
Right.
Because I don't know. Well, I'm not a physical therapist, so I can't speak to
True.
that. But
None
what
of
I
us are
can speak to is the fact that he's not ready.
Okay.
He is not ready. He needs to prove. I mean, well, he might be ready, like skill wise and everything, but as far as what he's accomplished, he needs to be
more seasoned.
One more guy, preferably someone that could grapple, so we could see, is this just like the middleweight version of Yair Rodriguez and Frankie Edgar, when it's the dynamic striker that is exciting everybody, catching people with crazy spinning, flying, upside down back kicks to the face, and
question mark kicks all over the place,
and then he faces an experienced, durable grappler and gets fucking worked. And you're like, oh, he was not the second coming of Christ.
The second coming of Christ. I mean, that's how they're pegging it. But, we'll see going forward. Yeah. Now, our last topic of this show is the trading frenzy that took place on Thursday.
Oh, yeah, that did happen.
And, Brother Joe, I would like to get your thoughts on what happened here on Thursday. What are your thoughts? What are you trying to see going forward for the season?
I'm really trying to see. The big thing to me is that Marc Gasol trade to Toronto.
You really like that trade?
I like the trade for the fact that, is he coming off the books? Marc Gasol?
I believe maybe, or he might have 1 year left.
He might have 1 year left. I'll double check. Mm-hmm. But it's an incentive to keep Kawhi Leonard. That's a
You think that's going to keep Kawhi?
I don't think it'll keep Kawhi, but I think getting rid of Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, it wasn't really doing much.
And getting Mark and having Mark come to Toronto was a really big upgrade at the center position. Let me see what else was. The Sixers.
Yeah.
Listen.
They look scary.
Sixers looking dangerous with that Tobias Harris trade.
He's been waiting for this opportunity for a while now, man.
That team is stacked. The only thing I don't like about that trade, you got two guys who come off the books, Tobias and Jimmy.
They're trying to re-sign them. You don't make trades.
I don't know if you
got to re-sign them.
Re-sign Jimmy. I think you get rid of Jimmy and keep Tobias.
Yeah,
because Jimmy to me is a cancer. I think Tobias would be more of a team player. I think Tobias is 26.
Yeah, he's young.
Jimmy Butler's 29. I'm not an ageist, but I mean, you got a guy who's been 8 years in the league compared to a guy who really hasn't done much compared to Jimmy Butler, who he has 2 playoff victories, not regular season, but 2 playoff victories, and who just walks in the place like he's LeBron, and I think you ship him. I think he should have got traded, tell you the truth.
You think he should have got traded?
He should have got traded. I think Tobias is just as good as Jimmy Butler. But fitting in wise, I think he's better because he doesn't have the egoism as Jimmy Butler.
But the only thing difference with Tobias Harris is he was regularly a pick and pop guy. Now, as you see recently, his whole game is wide open now.
Yeah.
And I think it might even benefit him even more now. We might see his whole game unlocked.
I think so. I mean, the thing I like about Tobias is that he plays that 3 to 4 position. You know what I mean? So it's like...
And he's not lazy either.
He's not. So it allows Ben Simmons to play point forward. I don't God know why he's not a power forward yet, but they don't have a point guard like that. I
actually seen this man take a freaking jump shot today.
Well, listen, you got to learn.
It's turning the freaking corner. The process is coming through.
Listen,
I'm too high to be this inside baseball and basketball. No, because I'm sitting here like,
I dig it, bro. Don't worry about it. We got you. We're gonna come to you. Don't worry.
Nah, it's all good.
We got you.
I know when to step back.
That's all good.
I'm a team player.
That's all we do
in an individual sport.
Of course. we good, bro.
Yeah.
But
And then Markelle Fultz going to Orlando.
Please.
Listen, I like the trade.
I hope he remembers how to shoot now.
Listen, he has nerve damage, so it's not really his fault.
Oh, okay, fine. My apologies to Markelle Fultz.
Has nerve damage.
My apologies to Markelle Fultz.
But I like the new
insulting the disabled, man.
I'm not. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Listen, I was wrong. Man.
My bad, man. My bad. I apologize.
But he does get a chance to start anew. And we'll see. I mean, they got a nice little young core over there, but we got to see how Fultz Fultz is. We got to see if Aaron Gordon ever progresses.
And Mo Bamba.
And Mo Bamba, yeah, I totally forgot about
I'm telling
Mo
you,
Bamba.
he's going to be somebody. He's having an all right season.
Yeah.
He's injured now, but he's going to be okay.
The trade I didn't like was the Ivan Zubac and Michael Beasley for Mike Muscala.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Zubac
That's your worst. That trade shouldn't even be on your radar.
I don't like it because Zubac was playing really good for the Lakers.
I forgot you were a Lakers fan.
And Beasley and Beasley's your favorite player.
Wait, how long have you been a Lakers fan?
I'm trying to think. I wasn't a Laker fan initially. Probably like the 02, 03 season.
You're thinking longer back than I need to know.
Oh,
I just wanted to know if it was like.
Oh, my bad.
I just wanted to know if this was a very recent thing.
Oh, no.
If there was a certain
No,
new
no.
resident of LA.
No.
He's not a bandwagon guy.
All right.
That's not him.
Those guys are like they used to be Miami fans. Now they're Golden State fans. And, one day they're gonna become Celtics fans.
I just see those dudes just like
He ain't talking about me.
No, I'm just saying people in general.
He ain't talking about me.
People in general.
Okay.
They like bandwagon teams.
I just know that when he was traded, just everybody on my Instagram was like, I bleed gold and purple.
Yeah, it was madness.
I'm not. Listen, LeBron is a great player. Not the biggest LeBron fan, but
no moves McGee, as you called him.
Yeah, no moves McGee. You know what I'm saying? But he wearing the purple and gold armor now, so I respect him a little bit more.
Do you think that he just went to LA because the West is now like weakening and the East is becoming a superpower? So he's like, look, at least I'll have an easy path to the finals every year.
What path? The path is not even there for him right now. They done got their asses kicked by Philadelphia today.
Well,
so this is 120 to 143.
So this is what happened.
What? Say that again?
120 to 143.
Get the fuck out of here. Let me tell you something. LeBron better not miss the playoffs this year.
It just became explicit on iTunes.
But here's the problem.
My bad.
Here's the problem, though, is he I'm sure he knew that he was going to take a losing season.
Yeah, I think so.
The first time he comes to
wait a minute.
He wanted a year off.
He said once again he's the greatest. He is the best player in the league. The best player in the league cannot miss the playoffs.
Kobe did.
Listen, but that's why he's not considered.
Kobe.
That's why he's not considered the GOAT.
Kobe's best.
That's why Jordan's the GOAT.
That's how bad a woman scorned is. She can prevent you from getting.
Word.
Yo,
Word.
Word. Come on, man.
Listen, man. I'm
focused,
but
man.
For real, I think he knew that he was going to lose.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, I'll take this time to kind
Heal.
of rebuild the Lakers the way I need to rebuild them.
In my
so
image.
we'll have a super team in the West that could destroy all these scrubs.
Yeah.
I won't get as injured because I'm starting to get old as fuck now.
Yeah.
And then I'll be able to make it to the finals. And then I'll start putting
Here's
it down.
the problem
Listen,
with wait.
Listen how hard they went for. Look how hard they went for AD. And it's in half of the season. LeBron had been on the Lakers for half of the season, and look how hard they went for AD. They was ready to give up 6 players and 4 draft picks for a dude who's just as injured as LeBron.
They was getting ready to give up LeBron's son. Bronny was going to be gone too.
Listen.
They wanted to give up Magic.
They like, yo, we can't be your dad, but if you could be anything close
Oh
to
my
your
God,
dad,
Joe, come on,
listen, man. You could play in New Orleans.
The kid not even in college yet, bro. And you setting him up for failure?
Listen, I'm saying LeBron was about to gut that whole team.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, I'm sorry, Magic and Pelinka.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
okay.
Let me tell you something.
Magic and Pelinka.
We know it's LeBron, but let me say this: Genie run the show.
Genie does run the show. That's why Luke is still there.
Yeah, Genie run the show. Don't get that twisted now.
But
I feel like y'all talking about people that are just like hanging out in the office.
oh no, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're in the office all the
Genie
time.
runs that show. You guys gotta,
Genie run that
you
show
gotta
now.
get
Let
up
me
to
tell you.
Genie. She'll give you that raise that you needed.
No, she'll throw that hammer down. She
Yeah,
got rid of
man.
Michael Beasley.
Which was crazy because
No.
Michael
You
Beasley,
can't be
your
cussing
favorite
at the coach. You can't be cussing at the coach.
we know he not the coach next season.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So technically, he's cursing at he won't be the coach next. But
Come on, man. You can't be cursing at the
Nah,
coach,
I know,
bro.
I know.
But before we go, my one big trade thing was Milwaukee.
yeah.
Nikola.
Oh.
3 cola
Yeah.
with the time running out. I'm going to
Yeah.
be done, producer lady. Give me 1 second. Let me make my point. Ilyasova is going to open up the whole floor even more now for Giannis.
Ilyasova.
Mirotic.
Wait,
Thank you.
so Ilyasova's there?
No, not Ilyasova.
No, but Ilyasova is there.
He is?
I think he is there.
Oh,
so they got 2.
I didn't even know that.
They got
Holy
2 6'10" shooting guys.
All can shoot threes. Mirotic plays defense.
Yeah, he does.
That's from
He got tough.
Chicago
when Bobby
days.
Portis punched him in his face. He got tough after
that's
that.
hey man. Sometimes it happens like that,
Listen,
bro.
you know?
You get punched in the face, you're like, yeah, you know what?
He got
Dust it off.
yeah.
You go back to work.
But
Changes your life.
it
Man.
does.
That's it.
But Mirotic,
But
yeah,
he's
you're
been
right.
balling ever since.
He has been balling since that punch in the face.
Hey man,
In the eye.
It worked for me.
Oh, it was in the eye,
In the
right?
eye.
It's still his face. His face is up there,
But-
right?
Face is
but
part-
let's be precise. In the eye.
His face is up there, right? It's in his eye.
Right in his
It's-
eye. You know? But right now,
you won't say, "Oh, you got punched in the eye." Be like, "Oh, damn." Like,
Yeah, right? No, right? My eyes
now,
right
what do you do?
here.
You're like, "Oh, shit."
Yeah.
Grab your face.
But with Giannis now being an MVP candidate, in my opinion,
He's
he's
dropped down
not-
to third.
what?
He's dropped down to third.
Listen, don't get
dropped down to
don't
third.
get spicy with the whole James Harden thing.
Nah, James Harden.
That James Harden thing.
Harden been
We've
balling.
seen this already.
All right, he won MVP, right?
We seen it already.
He won
Giannis is
everything.
Giannis is doing stuff like Kareem was trying to do, bro.
I get
40,
that.
15. Again? 40 and 15?
I gotta look at the stats, but James Harden been playing unreal.
Come on, man. We've seen this from James Harden already,
And
bro.
what happened?
Why can't he
What
do this in
happened?
the playoffs?
Listen, Giannis ain't got that.
Do
great.
you know why he can't do it in the playoffs?
He play in the
Producer Lane,
West.
Do you know why he can't do it in the
He
playoffs?
play in the West.
What do you mean he play in the West? He been
West-
playing in the West for fucking 5 years.
The West is tough.
The fuck you talking about?
The West is tough.
Is it?
It's tough. You got Golden State, man.
It's not as tough as it was.
Not as was. It's not as.
Last year was tough.
Yeah, last year was tough.
Last
But
year
even
was
this
tough.
year, like the 8th seed is like 3 games out of place,
And they're going to lose.
so
in
it's still
4.
a tight race. But it's not. He's right. It's not as tough as it used to.
Not
be.
nearly.
Come on, man.
Listen,
Can
Rich.
we,
What about
and
Rich? You got any trades, man?
No.
No trades.
I wasn't watching trades like that.
Kristaps.
Porzingis?
Porzingis.
What you're
Cristal.
I did give my input on that, which is whether if you're excited for it, you can't even really enjoy it because that's just one of 1,000 things that needs to be changed with the Knicks franchise. Like this,
Like
But
Dolan.
so much.
But it gives
wrong.
you light. It gives you the contract.
No,
you need.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
What do you mean it doesn't?
It opens up the
with a
cap
girl,
space for
if
them.
you with a girl and she fucks another dude every day,
Oh yeah. Okay.
but then one day she doesn't do it, are you suddenly like, oh, there's my renewed spirit in the relationship? I'm
Yeah,
suddenly
yeah.
invested again.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
You got it, bro.
All right. On that note, guys, I want to thank Rich for coming through, man.
Oh, real quick, shout out to Javonte Davis too for winning by knockout
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah.
I mean, it was so quick that all you could say is "goddamn," but still.
Check it out on YouTube if you don't know what he's talking about.
Oh yeah.
Javonte Davis versus Hugo Ruiz.
That was a good.
2 minutes and 59 seconds it took.
There you go, people.
Damn.
Quick and to the point.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, people.
Can I plug my show real quick?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah,
please,
yeah.
please,
Everybody
please.
also on the Gifted Sounds Network. Check out Super Upper Punch. It's a show where I interview people around combat sports and MMA that aren't fighters most of the time. Aren't
Okay.
fighters. Yeah.
And please, we would like to be on this said show.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
hell
yeah, definitely.
We'll
We'll
make it
come
happen.
through.
Yeah. We'll talk.
Give me a fight, I'll watch it. And I'll be well prepared for it. Give me a fight, I'll watch it. I'll be well prepared
We'll
for
do it. We'll do it, man. For sure.
We'll make sure the producer man, when he comes back, sets that up. And please get well, sir.
Get well, man.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
well.
Get
Producer
well.
lady did a heck of a job
That's right.
today.
Yeah.
Thank you, producer lady. We went prime time today, thanks to her.
Oh yeah.
There you go, sister. There you
Repping
go,
the
sister.
Captain
Repping it.
All right.
Joe, wrap it up, my
Oh,
man.
yeah. So thanks you guys for tuning in to another episode of Let's Be Real. You can definitely hit us up with questions or comments or topics you may want to talk about or see on the next episode at lbrstalk@gmail.com.
Also, check the blog, LBR blog, sports blog on Facebook.com.
And I think that's it.
Stitcher, YouTube.
Oh, okay. Listen, I thought you was gonna say all that.
You supposed to know that.
Y'all need a copy written out, man. That's what y'all
probably.
need.
Yeah, we need. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Also check us on Stitcher, YouTube. Just type in the search bar. Let's Be Real Sports, and you will find us there.
All right. Thanks for another episode, guys. Peace.
Primetime. Peace.
Peace.